guys are nice and loud today. Welcome to the show from Nice Faces today. Thank you all for coming out. Today is an interesting show, very interesting show. But we have on back by popular demand, puppeteers Melody and Marilee on the show today. I'm very excited about that. They're over here. We got we're discussing racism. So they're going to have a story about racism involving their puppets, right? So that's going to be very exciting. I can't wait to see that. First on the show, we have a very interesting guest. His name is Devin Michaels. Everybody welcome Devin Michaels to the show. Now, you are a Wiccan priest. So basically that means you practice witchcraft, right?
Yes.
And there are many different misconceptions that come along with practicing witchcraft.
Absolutely.
So I guess my first question would be for you would be, do you eat cats?
Only if they're mixed in with the Chinese food that I order, but we never deliberately eat them, that's for sure.
So, but there are misconceptions. People think you eat cats.
People think we eat cats, babies, all sorts of things.
Babies?
Babies, oh yeah.
Really?
We sacrifice babies under the full moon, and there's a lot of misconceptions. There's a lot of stereotyping that goes on among people that practice Wicca or witchcraft. Based on a number of factors, including portrayal in the media over the past 30, 40 years of witches as being evil, green-faced hags with warts on their noses, and that sacrifice babies and eat cats and things. And modern Wicca is not at all like that.
Well, you have a suit on. You don't look like.
No, I try. I try not to look too terribly scary. We're normal people. You never know running into one of us that. We practice Wicca or witchcraft, and while in every group there are people who do weird things, as a general rule, it's a very life-affirming, loving religion, and our goal is to help to heal.
So the Wiccan is a religion. So there's an actual church.
Yes, Wicca is an organized religion. There are several major denominations within Wicca. Here in this area, we have a church, we practice out of a church on Whitehall Road in Albany, and it looks just like a church like any other, and we do many of the same or similar things.
So what do you do as a priest there?
The same sorts of things priests of other religions do. We counsel our members, we work with them on issues that may be of concern to them. And
do you believe in a God?
Sure, yes.
You do?
Wiccans generally believe in a duality of God, of deity, that there's a male and female component to that, dual polarities, a yin-yang kind of a concept, that there's a god and a goddess, which is very empowering for some, particularly who come from more monotheistic religions where there's primarily a male deity being worshipped. So it's very empowering, and it acknowledges both halves of existence, not just a single point on the polarity. Like you have day and night, hot and cold. It's only logical to assume that deity too has duality of a dual nature. And throughout history, anthropological evidence dictates that there's been goddesses worshipped for many thousands of years, and it's a natural human tendency, it's a natural occurrence. Some of the earliest archaeological artifacts we have are related to deity worship, and oftentimes, more often than not, it's a female deity. It was really a more modern construct that we came to view God as being primarily male, and we are a modern expression of that dual element.
And I was speaking to an audience member earlier, and I said the word warlock because I was thinking male warlock, and that's not the case, right?
No, well, again, different paths have different views. Generally, a warlock is not a term we use. Warlock actually is Scottish for oath breaker and means someone that has broken an oath or been a betrayer. It's not necessarily a designation for a male witch by any means. We're witches or Wiccans, just as our female counterparts are.
And this was the man who said that, don't say warlocks.
No, warlock isn't a word we like to use. If you go to Webster's Dictionary and actually look it up, it's going to tell you one who has broken a sacred vow. That's the definition of it. But as Davron was saying, due to Hollywood, TV, portrayals of good witches don't sell movies. You have to have the gore, you have to have the badness, you have to have the evil, or people won't go give you $10 to watch the movie.
So you consider yourself a witch?
Oh, most definitely. I've been actively practicing for the last 10 years. And this will probably be a little bit much for some people to handle, but I know I go back to somewhere around 1209 in past lives.
Really?
Yes, we believe in reincarnation.
So have you gone in hypnosis, under hypnosis, and seen this, or?
Off and on, yes.
You have?
Yes.
Okay.
It's very hard to explain because most people can't understand it. We normally are raised with the idea that you are born and then you die, and that life is definitive.